I'm out this morning just to have a little play. It's a lovely morning, nice sunny start to the day. Well, whether that will last throughout the day, I don't know, but we've got sort of 3 to 5 mile an hour wind, so it's perfect sort of weather conditions and that for having a little play around with a rifle. I've got with me a new little rifle I've just bought. This is a little CZ 22LR. The reason I bought this gun is because I do training days and that, and being left-handed, all my rifles are left-handed, so I wanted something that clients could come and use just for a bit of practice. So I bought a cheap 22LR right-handed rifle. This rifle cost me about 130 quid. Came with a little SAC moderator. I think that's a SAC moderator on there. I've stuck a Harris bipod on there. Nothing flash, just a cheap one. And I've put a Element Nexus scope on there. So that's quite a lot of scope for a rimfire rifle. The only reason I used that was purely because it was a scope that I had at home that at the time wasn't allocated on a gun, so I've plonked that on there. But yeah, you know, something like an Element Helix would be an ideal choice, sort of sub 400 or 500 quid or whatever they are for an Element Helix. I would have stuck that on there had I not been using the scopes that I've got. Anyway, plan for today is to see if we can get this shooting a bit further than what you normally would. So kind of really just a case of taking a very budget rifle and see if we can stretch the distance with it. I've got it zeroed at 50 meters, and it quite likes the Ely Match ammunition. I use this stuff in my my personal rifle, my Bergara rifle, and it shoots it very well, so it's quite handy. I can take people out and be using the same ammunition and have the same drops and that. Well, hopefully have the same drops. We'll find that out now. I've got that ammunition set up in this little rangefinder. So again, another Element product. This is the Helix 1500 rangefinder, so it ranges targets obviously, and also gives you a ballistic solution to that. So it links to the app, stores all the data on there, and then literally all you need to do is just ping the distance and it tells you the drops to dial into the scope. With all the info already on here from my Bergara rifle and a few targets set up, I thought we'd have a quick go and just see if we can actually ring some steel with it. Right, so a quick ping of the distances. I've got 3 targets out. First one's 104 meters, next one's 150, and the last one is 200. I've written down the corrections that this has given me, so let's see how good they are. Right, so first one's 7.5. Next one 15.75. And the last one 26. Happy with that. This evening I'm going to head up onto the bank just behind me here. I've seen a fox up there quite regularly, sort of just going up and down the bank here all different times of the day, so I'm just going to sit myself up on the bank there and just have a watch till it gets dark, maybe a bit after dark as well, just wait and see. But it's usually quite a good spot for foxes on there. There's a lot of rabbits up on that bank, so yeah, good chance we'll see something up there this evening. So I've opted for the 243 this evening. Got the Mauser M12 with me, HikMicro Alpex on it, sports match mounts, usual setup, HikMicro Hadrocks as well. So we're quite hick orientated this evening. There's a lot of rabbits up there already out this evening, so I'm going to get up on the bank there and just hang about, see what comes along.
Hey! Hey!
Well, that gave me quite a runabout. I had to make a bit of a dash for it on this last little bit because he was going round on this bank behind me here, the rock fence just to my right, and I thought he might go round into the next valley and not for a shot. So I got to this last fence post on the corner here, so I didn't have any fence in the way. He got down the bipod, and I tried giving him a couple of shouts, but he didn't take any notice. But luckily he was just kind of hanging around one little area of nettles, and he stopped and offered a decent enough shot, so I just took it. So quite an odd looking fox, that one, quite a lot of white on it, so I'd be interested to go down and see what that looks like. So that was an early result. I should have got it that a little bit earlier and I'd have been right in the right spot to have got that one up on the bank there, but never mind, I got it anyway. So result, it's pretty muggy this evening. Right. So that was a little vixen. I won't show it on camera, the 243 is giving it quite a tickle, so it's not pretty. We might get slung off of YouTube if we show too much of that sort of thing, but it's very dead anyway, so that was an early result. We'll hang around anyway, might bump into another one. I'm going to go back to my original plan and wait up on the bank over there. It's going to be dark before long, so see if anything comes along. Well, I was just walking along the bottom of the bank here, heading back to the area where I was going to sit and wait. I looked up, there's a fox going along the bank just above me here. And I at first I had trouble picking him out because every time I sort of managed to get the rifle up, I had to use the bag because I was shooting uphill like that. So I rested on the bag to try and get the elevation. And every time I sort of kind of got onto where he was, he moved again, and I had to find him in the thermal and get back onto him. And he started going back along the bank. He was, let's have a quick look. So he's just up by the tree there. So that one was about 165 yards. The first one was about 180. That was a little bit closer, about 165. I think that was probably a youngster because it was sat watching me for a little bit and then moved on again, sat down, watched me a bit longer, carried on. So I think if that had been an adult, he would have scarpered. So there's a few about this evening. So yeah, 2 down, it's not even dark yet. Good stuff. So that was a vixen as well. Nice, straight through the chest. Nice easy broadside shot that one, so that was not a straightforward shot that. It was just a little bit awkward trying to get the angle up the bank. I just couldn't quite get high enough. Had the bipod fully extended, but yeah, in the end I had to put my bag down and kind of get on top of that. But anyway, wow, 2 down. What a lovely evening. I'll actually just stay up along this part of the bank because the foxes seem to be heading this way. Also the wind's blowing this way, so yeah, it's probably a good place as any to sit and wait. Got something down here, what's this? Oh, it's a badger. Yeah, it's a badger. You can tell it's quite a stocky, low to the ground, the way they move and the sort of kind of arch back. It's a good view from up here across this valley, but both the foxes that I've seen this evening, or both foxes that I've shot this evening, have come along this bank and they've been up in amongst these trees on the bank here. So if I get one that comes along the top here and I'm sat here, chances are I'm not going to see it because of these trees. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down the bank a little bit further, and then I should be able to see up the bank as well as most of the valley here as well. Right, this looks a pretty good spot too. Again, I can see all that across the valley, all around me, and down into the next little sort of valley there, and all along the top of this bank too, so should be in a good spot if anything comes along. As I say, it's a lovely evening, so I'm quite happy now just to sit out as long as it takes. If I don't see anything else, don't matter. It's been a good evening already, been worth coming out, so but yeah, we'll see. Well, it's been a couple of hours now, temperature's starting to drop a bit, and I've not seen anything else other than a few badgers and a load of rabbits. I think I'll call it a night, but had a good result there with 2 early on. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.